Very good afternoon from the SIHH 2018. I'm with Audemars Piguet, and of course, I'm now with Mr. Audemars Piguet, François-Henry Bennahmias. Yes, you are Mr. Audemars Piguet. No. You have been doing a lot of good things now.
Okay.
Don't be so shy.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you very much.
Good.
François, it's a big pleasure to have you. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, 25th year of the offshore.
To you.
Yes.
It's your favorite watch. I know that the Royal Oak Offshore is your favorite watch.
Actually, it's not.
It's not?
No.
I thought it is.
No.
Someone told me that this is your favorite watch.
No, actually, I wear a lot more Royal Oaks than offshores.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, then I got the wrong information. I wanted to say happy birthday to you.
How many times I told you talk always to the wrong people?
Yeah, it's true.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, next time I'll call you Derek.
Please.
Yeah. So the Royal Oak is...
Do you feel okay like this with me right now?
Yes, comfortable.
Okay, good.
Come near. It's perfect. No, we're okay. No, but first of all, thank you for joining us. It's a pleasure to have you. Happy birthday anyway to that watch. Mm-hmm. What's the kind of feeling the CEO has when this iconic timepiece is celebrating 25 years?
Long road. I have to say, I started to work for Audemars Piguet when I was 30 years old. So it was in 1994. Mm-hmm. So the offshore one year old, and I will always remember because we were scared.
Too big, huh?
We were scared it was not going to sell. That actually people would maybe 1, 2, 3, 4 watches and it would actually die. Yeah. And the funny thing, I learned a story which I wasn't even aware. The very first 100 watches were engraved in the back of the watch, just Royal Oak, not Royal Oak Offshore. Why? Because they thought at the beginning, I was not in the company yet, that if it was not selling well, if it wouldn't sell, they could actually blend it in the Royal Oak collection, say Royal Oak, and then gone.
Okay, we tried something and it didn't
work.
So
at the 101st watch, they started to write Royal Oak Offshore, and that was the real birth of the watch. Mm-hmm. And
it was the same year, but hopefully, yeah.
Sorry?
It was in the same year.
Sure.
Then. Okay.
And then 25 years later, and we sold over 200,000 offshores on the planet. We can say now that it has been an amazing success. And when we look back at the original watch, when you look at it today, it looks like it's a normal watch.
Yes, I know. It's almost the same watch.
Mm-hmm.
You did some nice variations, colorful variations.
Yes. Sometimes we went overboard a little bit.
Oh, you were talking about the Arnold Schwarzenegger timepieces and those
I'm not talking about size. I'm talking about the fact that maybe at one point we had made too many limited editions.
Okay.
And a lot of people told us that, so we corrected our mistakes.
Okay. But in the end, they all sold, and people are happy now to have one of these limited editions. Yeah. The new timepieces is the 2 times 50 to celebrate the 25th anniversary. Is this going to be the new look? No, it's just a limited edition. You have been pushing the limits a little bit with the glass, opening it from behind to give the light the possibility to come in, or is it going to be a new version of it?
There will be interpretations of what we've done, but what we wanted to do with this edition is not to go crazy and say it works so well, now we're going to make it again and again and again. Mm-hmm. When people are willing to spend 275,000 or 300,000 Swiss francs on a watch, we have to respect what they do with us. So because of that, we decided that this architecture of a mechanism, the fact that we've opened the bezel of the offshore to give that feel of that the movement is held actually by the screws and not by anything else, we have to do it once and once only. Yeah. So in the past, we made the mistake also sometimes to go too quickly with another edition after that.
So respecting,
So we don't do this anymore. So these are the very first 50 watches and the very first in rose gold and stainless steel, and they will be the last done this way.
This watch looks in real much better than on the pictures I saw in the very first days.
Actually, the funny thing is when we pre-launched the watch in Dubai as a pre-SIHH hero, the first vibe was actually very bad. Yeah. So we got a lot of bad comments.
You know why? The pictures weren't good. They didn't show that three-dimensional... When I saw the watch, I said, holy shit, this is not the same watch. Have you been reworking it?
No.
Of course, yeah.
So that's a lesson for us to understand that going forward, we have to be careful to what we let and deliver to the market.
You have to ask the right people.
If you start like me, if we start with me like this today, you might end up in a different position on the couch.
Okay. I'm ready to go for it. Okay. Let me ask you something about the business of Audemars Piguet. You have been closing a lot of point of sales.
Did I?
Yes, you did.
Okay.
For instance, in my home country, in Austria, no one anymore sells Audemars Piguet.
Yes.
Okay. Is this a strategy to bring the business really in your boutiques, or do you simply say, okay, I want to distribute my limited production of 40,000 watches as best as I can to those who, selected point of sales you want to have them? What's the strategy behind to be so cruel? And for instance, Austria.
Cruel.
Yeah, it's cruel. Why don't the Austrians, for instance, may not buy an Audemars Piguet?
Okay, so I'm going to give you an answer that will make you say that it's not cruel. First of all, we not only at Audemars Piguet, we, the world, are living in a completely new way of doing commerce.
Okay.
And what we see more and more is buyers of anything, whether it's luxury or mass production, whether it's food and beverage, name any kind of category. People want to have less and less people between the producer of something and themselves. Dream world, you would love to be able to get your vegetables from a place near your house and not to have 2 or 3 people in between, because you want to feel that it came out of the ground and you want to feel this organic place. So because of that, we see every day that more and more people come to our stores, whether we own them or we don't, because we have a lot of stores in partnership with people. So when we look at our data today, our 40,000 watches, we are in 74 countries in the world. If I draw a line on country 31, I'm already at 95% of the sales.
Okay.
Which means...
Still work to do for you.
Which means that on the remaining 43 other countries, I'm selling like almost nothing.
Okay.
So the goal is not to leave Austria for good at all, because...
It's not an example. It's not just
it's
my hometown. It's my home
Fine,
country.
so I'm giving you the answer. Yeah. 1, we were not doing good business in Austria at all. That's what it is. 2, we say we are leaving Austria now to come back even stronger, because Vienna, where we should have a store, is a great place. And we will be back. Sorry. We will be back.
I'll be back.
Yes, no, we...
When you open the boutique, you have to bring Arnold.
Sure, I will. Yeah. Okay? But at the end, we will be back to Vienna and we'll be back to Austria. It's a matter of time. Okay. At 40,000 pieces, we cannot expand the way we want.
Okay, I understand that. Okay. I've heard that you almost made the 1 billion mark.
We almost reached 1 billion this year, yes.
Incredible.
So in 2000...
First times we did our interviews, you were at 700, and then...
So in 2011, we were slightly above 500 million.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
And now in 2017, we almost touched the billion mark. So almost double the sales in 6 years.
It's incredible.
Which is not too bad.
That's incredible.
Without increasing quantities a lot.
Yes, but the prices a little bit maybe.
No.
No?
It's not the prices. Do I have to teach you everything? Huh?
Yes, please, teach me. Me too. I tell you.
No, it's when we shift the business from a wholesale to a retail, the margin that is made actually by the retailer. Okay, if we recapture a part of that business, you increase the revenue, and this is how we grow the business today.
Yeah, of course, you bring in the margins, and then that's a good idea. Further developments to continue this success story. What are your plans to make this? Or do you also say, okay, if I reach 1 billion, that's enough for me? Or are you planning?
First of all, I'm not
for turnovers.
First of all, I'm not the type of person that would always ever think that it's ever enough. Okay. The second thing is the billion is not an end. It's just a walk through, if you want, because we got so many more things to do. We got to break the billion mark, obviously, in 2018. Okay, fine. But we are still at 40,000 watches, and we'll only make 40,000 watches again in 19. But in 2019, we are bringing a new line. A complete new line.
New name or renamed?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, good.
But it's a new line.
But there's no millenary then?
It's a new line.
Okay.
With new calibers. No.
It's a completely new line.
Complete new line. Great. With new calibers.
Okay.
Everything's ready to go because we have already people wearing that line at the headquarters.
Okay.
Testing, everything. It's done.
Okay. The in-house chronograph will be among those.
Absolutely.
Beautiful. Oh, very good.
You see?
You're looking forward.
Do you see your look? The look on your face right now?
This is then the moment when you will increase the figures?
No,
40,000.
not in 19. In 2019, we'll take out Rylock sales to bring that new line.
Okay.
And in 2020, then we'll reopen the production a little bit. But that's the next step.
Yeah.
Then the second next step, I think we're gonna go into pre-owned, second-hand.
This is a good idea.
This is a
certified pre-owned.
Sure. This becomes a huge market, and I think that's going to be the next big thing in the watch industry.
Yeah.
So we're testing as well now as we speak.
How are you going to organize this? You have an own service center then where the watches go. It's like in the car industry, or
exactly the same.
So you have the watches go back to a certified service partner. He will check the watch. He will give a kind of a half-year guarantee. And
what do you mean a half year?
I don't know, because when you buy a used car, I think you get half-year guarantee or something.
No, we got to give warranties for 2 years minimum.
Wow. Excellent.
Yes.
And the prices, will there be also kind of a Euro-tax, these lists where you can get the price of a car? Will a used watch...
More and more. We got to go to a world where transparency is key on everything we do.
Okay.
So today we are focusing on the new watches business, obviously. Now we're going to go after the second-hand market.
Yeah.
And maybe after tomorrow there will be something else.
Yeah.
Like
auctions. Oh. Rare pieces being auctioned instead of being sold.
We'll see.
That's not a bad idea.
Yes.
That's not.
I'm sharing so many things with you.
It's
good. Because
the camera is recording.
It's not the camera. It's the vibe.
Yeah,
you see.
Very good. I like it. You know what? People have been asking me, not only
if we are together, no.
But if and when I'm going to do the interview with François Bennahmias.
Okay.
I said Wednesday, and they said, okay, that's a good reason to go back to watchadvisor.com to see the interview. Now people were asking me, because it's always a pleasure.
Okay, me too.
Can I just intervene? Because I'm curious. Certified pre-owned. Is this really something? Don't you think you have to have a correct price for the watch then the watch, let's say a Royal Offshore being made in 2008 has a price from 2. So when you wear the watch, in case you want to sell it, what you get, like with a pre-owned car, and then you can say, okay, I sell the watch, I put some money on top and I buy a new one. But you will have to have a price for them that you make, and not any Chrono 24 stuff or any Greymark dealers.
Yes, but it's always the same thing. It's always the same basis. It's offer and demand.
Yes, but there's also offer and demand on the car business. But the prices are made by Volkswagen, by BMW, by Mercedes. The prices are
yes and no.
It depends on the type of the. It depends on type of the car and
no, but typically, if at any given time I've got 20 Rylock chronograph with a blue face.
Okay.
Compared to another time when I would have 1 or 2. Obviously, the time I have only 1 or 2, then the prices go up.
But you make the prices, and this is important. Then you kill all those who make any fantasy prices. You have to control the whole business until the end. That's my wish. So
we will.
That's good.
Slowly but surely, because it's a learning curve. We have to learn how to do it. We don't know how to do it. The car industry has been doing it forever. For the watch industry, for the brands, it's new.
Yeah, no, it's perfect. I'm looking forward to have this for. I was talking to many CEOs, to many managers, saying, "Do this, please. This is so necessary. Kill all those who do this bad business. Earning money with things you are not controlling."
When you mean kill, you mean really killing them?
No, eliminate them. That's enough.
He's a murderer.
I'm trying to do good things for this watch industry for over 20 years. I'm your friend, I'm your partner.
I know that.
I love this industry. I would never like to work anywhere else than here.
Good. And we love having you with us here.
Yeah, I know. And as long as people as you are here, I love my job. It's really good.
Okay.
This industry needs guys like you.
I don't know, but there are already many guys like me.
Yeah, guys like you. There are many.
Okay.
There's a young generation of CEOs coming now. They're doing a good job also.
Good.
I'm happy. Good. Then happy birthday again, François.
I love that when my birthday is on July 24th. But that's okay.
No, I was kidding. But
Are we done today, or there is something else?
Are we done, or there's something else? Last question, maybe.
Yes.
Last question. E-commerce?
Yes, before the end of 18.
Okay.
You see, a lot of things on our plate this year.
Meaning that you have your proper online...
we will.
Okay.
But I'm not saying that we're going to sell everything. We'll, again, test the water to see, to organize the logistic around it, because the logistic is complicated. If you're a client and you're in the middle of Brazil and you want to watch how do I deal with the import duties, the VAT, the delivery of the watch, the security around it, so there are many things involved that we have to learn before we go.
But everyone else will have to learn the same things.
Absolutely, but there is no rush.
No, of course not. By the way, did any of the other CEOs or your friends in industry agree with the certified pre-owned? Do the other guys also?
There are more and more discussions, absolutely, about this business.
Yeah, and also e-commerce to have all
Sure, everybody's going there.
Okay, and also certified pre-owned.
Sure.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Well done. So all the best. Congratulations to the work you have done for the brand.
Merci.
Respect.
Are we live right now? Completely live?
Yes.
Yes, we are?
Yes.
Okay, so I want a kiss here. Voilà. Merci.
I'm off. Thank you very much. As always, one of my favorite interviews on the SIHH. François, thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you, everybody.
And stay tuned. Also, be sure to connect to our YouTube channel to get all the latest videos, and see you soon.
Okay, bye. Thank you.